I'm here, Rocky. You are right. We are ready to go here in the Tigers' den. Starting lineups have been announced, so when you're ready to take it back to Abilene, we'll let you have it. But now ready for Tiger basketball. This should be a great NCKL matchup here. Lady Tigers come in 16-1, Abilene 12-6. Play Center beat them earlier this year at Abilene in overtime. So Hannah Ferguson set to jump against Emma Bathurst. And we are ready to go. Ball's in the air. Tip is controlled by Clay Center, and Sid Calloway will end up with it for the Tigers. Addie Mullen walks it across. Abilene comes out of the 2-3 zone. Mullen down low baseline. It's Hamill for three. Yes! Aaron Hamill from way in the corner of the baseline. Now Abilene will try to answer for their own three. Can't get it to go. Sydney Burton, good backside rebound, though, by Willie. Back out to Burton, and Abilene will reset. So Abilene tries to answer. Now driving the lane down low. Jensen Roth loses the basketball out of bounds to the Tigers. So Aaron Hamill gets things rolling with a three from deep in the left corner. Now Abilene come out in a man-to-man. Callaway left wing, holds, looking low. Now she wants to go back up top. Now she picks up her dribble, gets a little help from Edwards, top of the key. Dribbling right, gets past right wing to Hamill. They're out on her quickly. Back up top to Mullen. Hamill out on the wing, looking inside, nothing there. Callaway top of the key, down low. Hannah Ferguson driving baseline, off glass and good. The Play Center an early 5-0 lead on Abilene. Here come the Cowgirls. Down low, ball taken away. That's Ferguson. Down nearly throws it away. Addie Mullen now, she's going to drive all the way, loses the basketball, but somehow Clara Edwards came up with that. And now back up top, and Clay Center's going to get a chance to reset. Clay Center has come out fast, and they are not wasting any time. Mullen back to Edwards, top of the key three. Clara Edwards, no, strong. Rebound to Willie. Here comes Abilene. Cross-court pass to Burton. She's going to drive baseline up and over. Hannah Ferguson won't go. Rebound to Mullen. Addie, down court. She's going to take it all the way off glass and in. And Play Center up 7-0, 2 minutes into this ball game. And now a foul is going to be called on Hamill as she lost her footing and tried to hold herself up by bracing against Beth Holmes. So Aaron Hamill will pick up her first foul, but Clay Center has come out really strong. They're leading 7-0. Willie inbound to Burton in the corner. Now she's caught. Mullen has her near takeaway by Edwards as she gets back up top to Holmes. Left side, Jensen draws for three, and she hits it. So Roth gets Abilene on the board. It's 7-3. Abilene now out in that man-to-man. Ferguson, right elbow. Left to Callaway, looking inside. Now Callaway has it taken away. That's Emma Bathurst. She's going to drive all the way, defended by Callaway, but gets the lay-in to fall. And now Abilene with 5 unanswered. The Play Center came out to a 7-0 lead, and now Abilene with 5 unanswered. Claire Edwards now driving left side, leans in off glass and gets it to go. Edwards, her first bucket, it's 9-5. And now a travel by Abilene and another turnover by the Cowgirls. The Play Center is going to get it back, leading by 4, just 3 minutes into this ball game. Mullen will walk it across the timeline, guarded by Holmes. Edwards, right wing. Mullen thought about 3, but Holmes out there pretty quick. And now Mullen driving the baseline, loses the ball, and that's going to be out of bounds to Abilene. Mullen not able to get that ball off Beth Holmes, and pretty good defense by the Cowgirls. Play Center is going to full court press. Abilene will try to get it in. Good defense by Callaway. They do get it in to Sydney Burton. Back to Holmes, who took steps, no call. He does recover, gets it back to Burton. And now Sid Callaway is going to foul as Sydney Burton driving the lane and That would have been a holding call in football. So Abilene inbounds under their own basket into Jensen Ross. To Olberding. Holding back to Burton, top of the key, dribbling right. Guarded by Edwards. Now gets down in the corner, loses her dribble. Back up top, she goes to Burton. Skip pass, right side. Burton, three, no, short. Rebound to Abilene. Goes right back into the hands of Beth Holmes. And now Holmes carries the basketball back to Clay Center. Claire Edwards inbounds in front of her own bench to Mullen. Mullen will be met at half court by Holmes. Mullen walks it left. Now dribbles right. Now back left. Now she's going to go in the lane, and Addie Mullen couldn't get it to fall. She's fouled. That will be before the shot, so that'll go out of bounds. That foul is going to be on Beth Holmes for first. Mullen to inbound. Gets it into Edwards. Right baseline to Callaway. Cross court. Mullen, three. No, strong. Rebound to Callaway. Goes right back up with it, and well defended. Won't go. Rebound to Abilene. But center had a couple of good looks. Abilene ends up with it, 9-5. Now Willie. Right side to Burton. She tries driving lane, and Burton goes in untouched, and that's way too easy. Clay Center just got crossed up on defense, and Burton was uncovered. 9-7. Clay Center leads 2. Clay Center came out to a 7-0 lead early, and now a 7-2 run by Abilene. Ferguson, right elbow, drives, spin moves in the lane, has a block, and right into the hands of Willie. Willie now, other end, skip pass, right side, Holmes, lay-in, good, and we're tied. And now Coach Jeff Edwards wants a timeout. 3 minutes left in the first, 9-9 tie, when we come back to the Tigers Den after this.
A history of excellence. That defines Clay Center Tiger Wrestling, and at Clay County National Bank, we are building our own history of excellence. I'm Julie Hamill, and we're proud to help sponsor the coverage of the Tiger Wrestlers this season. We recognize and salute these young men and the coaches who continue to strive for excellence. Join us in applauding the efforts and accomplishments of the Clay Center Tiger Wrestlers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Clay Center came out really strong. They led 7-0 early, and now a 9-2 run by Abilene, and we're tied at 9. 3 minutes left in the first. Abilene has shown a lot of different looks defensively. They started in a 2-3 zone. It looks like they'll go back to that now. Go back to that zone. Right side, Callaway. Back up top to Mullen. Back to Callaway on the right wing. Now Franson to Mullen, left side. Franson, top of the key. Holds back to Mullen, left wing. Lob pass inside. Edwards through 2 defenders. Strong. A lot of contact. Won't go. Rebound to Abilene. Now nearly losing the ball was Beth Holmes. She will recover. Now a jump pass underneath. Olberding, rebound to Callaway. Down court, Franson, left wing. She's going to pull up. She'll kick it back to Ferguson, back to Mullen, and Mullen's going to reset. They're just about 3.5 out for those semifinals in Abilene. Mullen, left side, 3 from the wing. No, strong. Rebound, ball loose, swatted around, and that's going to be Abilene's basketball off Sydney Callaway, who was fighting for it. Aaron Hamill will come back into the game. And let's see, Haley Francis came out. So Abilene with the ball, minute 55 in the first. Play center man-to-man defense. Burton guarded by Mullen, now near steal by Hamill. Abilene does recover. That's Willie with it. Now driving in the lane, gets it inside to Bathurst. Now back out to Burton. Now Burt driving off glass, wild shot, won't go. Rebound to Ferguson. Addie Mullen will set the offense. She'll go right wing to Callaway. Ferguson, left side to Mullen. Back to Callaway, right side 20-footer, bang. Sid Callaway with her first two. And it's 11-9. Smooth shot by Callaway. Abilene with the ball. Willie lost her dribble. Now recovers. Now she's going to take it all the way in the lane. Puts up a shot. Won't go. Good rebound underneath that time by Olberding. And now Olberding fouls as she couldn't get her putback to go. So ball will go to Clay Center. And a little frustration by Cheyenne Olberding. The Clay Center gets the ball back. 59 seconds. It's 11-9. Mullen will walk it down. Abilene back in a man-to-man. Holmes out on Mullen. To Edwards, top of the key. She'll hold. Right side. Callaway lobs it underneath to Ferguson. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll be Abilene's basketball. Ferguson just could not hang on to it. So Abilene with 36 seconds left. Clay Center will back off into a half-court defense. Now Addie Mullen will lead Holmes at half court. Passers now, skip pass up top, nearly taken away by Hamill, but there's Willie, right elbow for two, won't go. Rebound Ferguson with 20, and Coach Jeff Edwards quickly telling Addie Mullen to slow down and go for one. So with 13, she comes across the timeline. Ferguson with 8. Left side Hamill. With 5, there's Sid Callaway. Baseline, can't get it to go. That would have counted if it went. Abilene will get it, but they won't get a shot off, and we're headed to the second. Play Center up, 11-9 over Abilene. Headed to the second after this.
Replacing a roof is a substantial undertaking. It's one of the biggest financial commitments a homeowner will make. But the long-term value of a solid, attractive, and leak-free roof is well worth it. McGee Roofing offers residential and commercial roofing replacement, along with guttering and siding. With the colors and textures available in siding, you can customize the look of your home or business. For roof replacement or repair, gutters and siding, McGee Roofing is committed to customer satisfaction. Call them for an estimate.
Robbins Motor Company of Manhattan is a proud supporter of Tiger Wrestling. February means it's time for their annual Truck Month sale. Get your Robbins Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Test drive a new 2018 Ram truck. It's the longest-lasting truck in America. Now finds to move with deep Truck Month discounts and 0% for 72 months. Now is the time to buy. See the complete inventory online at robbinsmotors.com. Or see them on West Anderson in Manhattan. Good luck, Tiger Wrestlers.
Back at the Tigers' den, 11-9, Lady Tigers lead. Abilene will get possession. Now Abilene's trouble getting it in. Good defense by Hamill. As they're ready in Abilene, we'll get back to Rocky and Penny. Not quite ready yet. Now Sydney Burton will drive the lane, get her lane to go, and Burton for her fourth point. We're tied again at 11. Play Center came out early, 7-0. And a 9-4 run by Abilene to end that first period. Now we're tied again at 11. Ferguson top of the key, turns. She'll go right wing Hamill, down low. Callaway looking inside, skip pass inside to Edwards, backs her way in, and she's fouled. Claire Edwards went up strong, could not get the shot to go, but fouled pretty hard. She's headed to the line, shooting 2. Edwards has 2 points. Freshman now shooting 2 at the line, tied at 11. First free throw up and good. One more from Edwards. Second free throw. Rim's out. Well, that was all but down, and somehow came out of there, and Claire Edwards doesn't miss at the line very often. Play Center back with a 1-point lead. Willie now, she's going to try 3 left wing, and Hannah Willie buries one. And Abilene's taking a 2-point lead, 14-12. Man-to-man defense from the Cowgirls. Ferguson up top. Left side Hamill. Get past inside Edwards from Callaway. Edwards leaning in, gets it up and down. Clara Edwards, her 5th point, and we're tied again. But Centers now is going to go zone. Nope, they will go man-to-man. Now they'll come out man-to-man. Ross now, she's going to skip it back up top to Willie. Over to Burton. Top of the key to Ross for her second 3. Won't go strong. Rebound Ferguson. Good position by Hannah Ferguson under the basket. Down quickly to Callaway. Not much there. Now inside to Edwards. Hamill, right wing 3. No, strong rebound on the backside. Clara Edwards kicks it back out to Hamill. She's thought about it again. Now to Addie Mullen at the top of the key. Now driving left side. Mullen lay in good. Play Center back up by 2, 16-14. Burton guarded by Mullen. Boy, Addie Mullen doing a great job on Burton. Near steal by Edwards. Hannah Willie has it. Left side Ross. Now goes to Burton. Burton tries driving baseline. She's going to be fouled, and there's 3 Tigers there. Probably Clara Edwards. See who they say. Now they're going to call that on Hamill. She would have been the least likely. You had Edwards, Callaway, and Aaron Hamill, and Hamill picks up her second. Shooting 2 is Sydney Burton. Burton hits the first. She'll have one more. Second one on the way. Rims out. Rebound Ferguson. Outlet to Mullen. Mullen will run it down quickly as Abilene a little short on numbers. Mullen trying to drive. Abilene good job getting back. Now Ferguson underneath. Callaway up strong, and she's going to be fouled. Boy, good look from Hannah Ferguson to Sydney Callaway, and Abilene had no choice. It just collapsed on Callaway. Sydney Callaway will shoot 2. Play Center leads by 1, 16-15. First free throw from Callaway is good. We'll have one more. Play Center back up by 2. Second one up and down. Play Center back up by 3, 18-15, 5:20. About ready to go in Abilene 4 wrestling here. 5:15 left in the half. 18-15. Ladies up. Rocky and Benny. All right, Rock, thanks. Here we are. Well, I thought we were headed to half. And now Abilene's going to get an inbound, so we are at halftime. Play Center up at half, 24-19. Good second half by the Clay Center. Good second period by the Clay Center Lady Tigers. They lead 24-19 at halftime. We'll take a break, bring you back, look at the scoring after these.
When looking for tires, you want the best ride and greatest safety while staying within your budget. Five Creek Automotive delivers on all 3. Now through March 31st. When you purchase a set of 4 select Goodyear tires, you'll receive an $80 rebate. Make sure you buy the tires that deliver superior Goodyear performance and dependability. From quiet rides, outstanding tread life, top fuel mileage, or superior traction, you'll find the right Goodyear tires at Five Creek Automotive in Clay Center.
You started young, you learned, you trained, you stayed focused, and you cultivated a passion for wrestling. It all began by being a part of the Clay County Wrestling Club. Established in 1972, they have been laying the foundation for outstanding athletes. Congratulations on your commitment and success. In one-on-one situations where you are the only one who controls your destiny, continue to rise to the challenge. Good luck at the regionals from your fans at the Clay County Wrestling Club.
As a third-generation seed company, Oldie Seed has pioneered the development of soil-specific hybrids that thrive in your soils. Our Know to Grow research program is the largest in the Midwest and utilizes advanced technologies including Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link soybeans. Oldie's research program delivers top yields while helping you win the war on resistant weeds. This season, don't settle for anything less than a soil-specific seed from Oldie Seed.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Back at the Tigers Den, Phil Casper along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella. Benny Wallace and Rocky Downing are in Abilene. Just heard Brett Koppes make his way to a championship tomorrow. He will be at state next weekend. Here, we're at halftime, 24-19. Lady Tigers lead Abilene. They came out to a 7-0 lead early. Clay Center did, then a 9-2 run by Abilene, and back and forth all the way until about the final 3 minutes in that second period, and then Clay Center able to open up. A 3-ball from Haley Franson, a 3-ball from Sid Calloway gets us to where we're at, 24-19. Clay Center leading at halftime. One other score from the NCKL, Concordia girls are up on Wamego 26-17 at half. Here, we'll take another timeout. We are at halftime. Clay Center up 24-19. We'll bring you back after these.
Tiger basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by CS Precision Ag, Farm Bureau Financial Services at Clay Center, Justin Chadman, by Twin Valley, Crop Production Service at Clay Center, Union State Bank, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Manhattan, Oldie Seed Farms, and Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
One day they're playing grown-up, the next day they are one. And as time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expenses may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Carrie Spielman. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office at 701 4th Street in Clay Center for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Here at RW Pest Control, being locally owned and operated means taking pride in our community and being thankful to serve and support the areas where we grew up. Our priority is protecting your home or business against the threat of unwanted pests and rodents. We know you'll be happy with our service, and you may be surprised by how much we can save you. RW Pest Control is a proud supporter of the Clay Center community and Tiger Athletics. Call us today for your free estimate or visit us online at rwpestcontrol.com.
Back at Clay Center, we are at halftime. Clay Center Lady Tigers leading 24-19. Let's give you a look at scoring. For Abilene, they're led by Sydney Burton. She has 7. Hannah Willie with 5. All of those came in that second period for Hannah Willie. 3 from Jensen Ruff. She hit a 3 in the first period to get Abilene their first point and has been silent since. And then 2 each from Beth Holmes and Emma Bathurst. For Clay Center, they're led by Sid Calloway. She has 7. 5 from Clara Edwards. 4 from Addie Mullins. 3-ball from Haley Franson. 3 from Erin Hamill. Again, she hit the very first 3 of the game and has not hit again, but she's only taken one other shot since that point. And then 2 from Hannah Ferguson, but Hannah Ferguson right now unofficially with 6 rebounds in that first period. Again, we are at halftime. Clay Center up 24-19. We'll take one more timeout, bring you back after these.
Athletics have been a mainstay of the high school scene for decades. Although many students get involved in sports simply for the love of the game, there are great benefits from participating. Our young athletes learn the fun of team rivalries and revel in the satisfaction of a job well done for their school. This feeling of community and the honor of representing the home team gives them a sense of pride that they will carry with them well beyond high school. Here's to a great winter sports season, Tigers, from your fans of Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
We've moved. Stop by and visit me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman, at the new Farm Bureau Financial Services location in Clay Center. Our location has changed, but you can still count on the same great service you've come to expect from us. To learn more about how we make it simple to protect what's most important to you, your family, home, car, and future, stop by our office at 535 Court Street in Clay Center today. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer customized solutions to help your crops thrive.
If this season of life you find yourself with some mobility issues, then it's time to talk with the experienced staff at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center. They have a wide variety of durable medical equipment and supplies to make your day-to-day activities easier and safer. If you're diabetic, Patterson's has special shoes to help with circulation. Plus, they have walkers, crutches, wheelchairs, canes, bath rails, and portable oxygen supplies. Patterson's Health Mart is there to help you through each season of life.
Back at the Tigers Den, halftime 24-19. Clay Center Lady Tigers lead Abilene. Let's send you back to Abilene and Rocky Downing. Well, from the wrestling mat in Abilene, back to the hardwood in Clay Center. Phil Casper along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella. Rocky Downing and Benny Wallace are in Abilene. We'll get you back when they're ready to go. Again, they probably have just a bit before their next match. Here we're headed to the third period. Clay Center will have possession. They lead 24-19. Aaron Hamill into Mullen. Abilene's going to come out in that man-to-man. They started in the zone and came out in the man-to-man on Clay Center's second possession, and now Claire Edwards apparently thought she was in the NBA and took a few extra steps. So back to Abilene. Anyway, Abilene came out in a zone, and then second possession, they were out man-to-man, and they've stayed in it ever since. Willie now, baseline to Burton. Burton puts one up for 5 feet, won't go. Good rebound that time by Aaron Hamill. Outlet to Mullen, down court. Mullen in the lane, hands it to Edwards. She's going to kick it back out. With smart play by Clara Edwards. Mullen will bring it back up, and freshman and the junior, good communication that time. Not much there. Abilene back quickly. Now they've gone to a 2-1-2 zone. Abilene will show you a lot of different looks. Callaway on the baseline, back up top to Mullen near steal now. Hannah Ferguson, though, ends up with it. Hannah Willie nearly took it away, and Hannah Ferguson goes back up strong and puts it back for her fourth point of the game, and Clay Center back up by 7. I really thought Abilene had come up with that steal, but good job by Ferguson staying with it. Now Willie kicks it left side to Holmes. Thought about 3, now kicks it back. Now back to Holmes. Now baseline to Bathurst. To Burton. Burton driving in the lane. Can't get her shot to go off the mark. Rebound Clay Center. Here comes Mullen. Other end. One-on-one. She'll take it in the lane. Shot up strong. Rebound. Fought for. Tie up underneath. Clara Edwards and Jensen Roth got tied up. Good job by Edwards. Will be a jump ball, and possession will go to Abilene. So good job by Edwards getting back with Mullen. Mullen just a little bit off balance on that shot. Now Abilene with the ball. Willie on the right side. Cross court she goes to Holmes. Holmes in the lane, kicks it back to Willie on the wing. Baseline, nope, she'll kick it back out in the lane to Bathurst. Can't get her shot to go, and another board by the senior, Hannah Ferguson. 26-19. Clay Center scored the only 2 of this half. Now Mullen's going to hold. She'll make Abilene come out on her, and Beth Holmes does. Now they'll move. Ferguson, left elbow. Back to Mullen. Lob pass underneath to Edwards. Tries to go up strong. Won't go. Ball loose. And now a foul's going to be called on Hannah Ferguson as she got tied up with Sydney Burton. So Hannah Ferguson, I think that's her first. So Abilene will end up with it. That is Hannah Ferguson's first foul of the game. Holmes walks it down for the Cowgirls. Dribbles right, now back left to Burton. Burton back up top to Holmes. She's going to reset. Willie, top of the key. Hamill on her. Willie takes a shot from the right. Elbow won't go. Rebound again. That's Aaron Hamill. Here comes Mullen. Down court. Callaway leans in off glass, and Sid Callaway hits for 2 more. She's got 9 and Clay Center up 9. 28-19. Aaron Hamill working the board. Abilene nearly loses it. Sydney Burton nearly lost her dribble. She does recover. Willie has it out on the right wing. Get past to Holmes. Holmes at the top of the key. She's going to bomb a 3. Strong rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. They'll say off Sid Callaway. Holmes had all day to set up, but she was about 5 feet in back of the arc. Inbound. Burton has it. Picks up her dribble. Now gets it to Holmes. Top of the key. Franson on her. Holmes left side. 3-ball. Jensen Ross to the baseline. Misses everything, but right into the hands of Olberding. Ross on the baseline. She's going to dribble out this time. Nearly throws it away, but Olberding over there to recover. Now baseline. Holmes will drive. Now ball loose. Addie Mullen's going to come out of there with it. It's going to go out of bounds, and they'll say 2 Abilene. And boy, that's a lot of contact. And no call. Boy, Addie Mullen hit the ground. Back up quickly. It's going to take more than that to keep her down. Jeff Edwards really upset. May have a case, but in this Crew's defense, they've been pretty consistent. Now Willie in the lane tries going up strong, won't go, and now a foul's going to be called on Clay Center. And Jeff Edwards may have said, no, that'll be on Abilene. Wow. I really thought they had called Addie Mullen on that, but that'll be on Olberding, and that's her second. And I looked at Coach Jeff Edwards. He thought the same thing. So Clay Center will catch a break, and they'll get it back. Mullen has it. She'll go cross-court down low baseline to Edwards. Back to Franson. Mullen out on the left wing. Cross-court to Franson on the right. She'll hold in the corner. Now Abilene will come out on her. Back to Mullen. I really want Abilene to come out of this zone. They will come out. They'll come out far enough to get the 5 count on, then they'll drop back. Now they'll come out. Now they'll go man-to-man. Now near steal at the top of the key. Haley Franson does recover. Gets it back to Ferguson. Ferguson holds at the top of the key. Down to 3:09. Clay Center up 28-19. Ferguson at the point. Underneath to Franson. Left baseline. Callaway. And now Callaway is going to be fouled. And Anna Willie didn't like the call, but a little too much contact between Willie on Callaway. So Addie Mullen will inbound. Looking. A lob pass to Hannah Ferguson near the top of the key. Willie all over Ferguson, now near steal Abilene. Franson ends up with it, and now an offensive foul is going to be called on Clara Edwards. For Clara Edwards, and I didn't see that. That was away from the ball. Clara Edwards going to pick up her second with 2:49 left in the third. Abilene will get it back. They trail 9. Clay Center up 28-19. Debenham to Willie. Willie trying to drive around Ferguson. Now does. Lean into strong. Good rebound that time by Haley Franson. But Franson playing really well tonight. Gets it out to Mullen. Holmes out on Mullen. Down near steal again. And right back into the hands of Addie Mullen. Down to 2:15. Clay Center really content to run some time off the clock. There's Ferguson comes out to help Mullen. She'll hand it back to Mullen. Laying on the left side. What a look from Hannah Ferguson to Addie Mullen. And Mullen up strong for 2 more. And Clay Center's gone up 30-19. Now Willie out on the right wing. 1 of 3. Now she'll drive the lane instead and get a little floater. And Hannah Willie now has 7. It's 30-21. Down to 1:50. Clay Center doing a really good job of working the clock and being patient. Now Addie Mullen, a little daylight. She's going to drive the lane and can't get that to go as she lost the handle and just ended up a little too far under the basket. The ball back to the Cowgirls. Boy, Addie had the look she wanted, but just lost her grip on the ball. Holmes, left side to Burton for three from the left wing, and Sydney Burton hits for three. She's got 10, and it's back to 6. 30-24. Clay Center had gone up 11. Now a little 5-0 run by the Cowgirls. Down to a minute 5. Callaway, lob pass inside to Ferguson, and they'll say foul before the shot. Ferguson did get the shot to go. They'll say before the shot, and that is on Cheyenne Overding. That's Overding third. So with 1:01 left in the third, Addie Mullen looking to inbound. Now trying, and now Addie Mullen stepped over the line, trying to get it in. She had nobody to go to. And I saw what she was trying to do. She was trying to go cross court to her right. And as she tried to put a little juice on that ball, she stepped over the line. So Clay Center with that 6-point lead. They went up by 11. Now with 50 seconds left in the third, it's a 6-point game. Now Abilene throws it away out of bounds back to the Tigers. So Abilene, a real opportunity there, and now substitution. I thought Molly Burton had called a timeout, but they're just doing substitution. So Clay Center's going to get it back with 46 seconds left in the third. They lead by 6. They're going to be met with a half-court man-to-man. Mullen will be met at half-court by Beth Holmes. Down to 35. Mullen picks up her dribble, probably a little quick that time. Anna Ferguson has to come out and help. To Hamill, she's going to dribble back up top. Now Hamill picks up her dribble. Boy, lots of contact, and they're letting a lot go. And now a steal by Abilene. Other end, Sydney Burton lay in, yes. Down to 10. Addie Mullen across the timeline. Now Callaway with 5 out on the wing. She's got to do something. Now she does inside. Ferguson lay in good. Anna Ferguson hits for 2, and we are headed to the fourth. It is a 32-26 Lady Tiger lead headed to the final quarter when we come back. Clay Center up 32-26. We're in the final quarter. Clay Center had gone up 11 in that third period, and a real opportunity to blow this thing open. And then Abilene, some good defense, bombed a 3 and got themselves right back in it. Clay Center up 32-26. They will have possession. The Callaway inbounds to Mullen. And we'll get you back to Abilene when they're ready for wrestling. They still had another weight class, and what a look. Addie Mullen from near half court. A lob pass under the basket to Clara Edwards, and she went up strong and was fouled. So Edwards now with an opportunity at the three-point play, and what a look from Addie Mullen. Edwards shooting a free throw and buries it. Clara Edwards with 8, and Clay Center just like that is back up 9. Boy, that may have been the assist of the year from Addie Mullen. And a great job by Clara Edwards just recognizing the defense had collapsed a little bit. Now Abilene the other end. Beth Holmes driving around Ferguson, and Ferguson fouls her and 1. So now Beth Holmes, that is her first bucket since the first period. Shooting 1 free throw, strong rebound by Ferguson. Here comes Addie Mullen down court quickly. Boy, she crosses that timeline in a hurry. Now she's going to back it out. Beth Holmes on her. Edwards comes out to help. Turns, faces the bucket. Now she'll kick it back out top to Callaway. She's going to back it up. Right side to Mullen. Mullen dribbles down low to Edwards on the right elbow. Oh, she had Sid Callaway breaking, but missed her. Now Callaway back into Edwards. Edwards leaning in, her shot up and down. So Edwards missed Callaway, but Callaway did not miss Edwards, and Edwards for two more, and now out of bounds, and that's going to be off Abilene back to play center. Claire Edwards now with 11. That's 6 in this fourth period. Play center's up 37-28. 6:55 left in the ball game. A little three-man weave going up top. Edwards now has it at the elbow turn. She'll put up a shot short. Rebound to Abilene. I think Edwards thought she would be a little better defended than that, but they just kind of let her have that shot, not enough on it. Now a shot. Sydney Burton drives the left side. She's going to be fouled and won. We'll see who that is on. We'll see a lot of contact there. I'm going to say, is that on Hannah Ferguson? That is on Hannah Ferguson. That's her third. She's going to come out. All of a sudden, this game tightened up a little. Free throw up and down from Sydney Burton. He's got 16, and Coach Jeff Edwards wants a timeout. 6:25 left in the game, 37-31. Clay Center lead. We come back.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join them Saturday, April 7th for the 5th Annual Color Race in Clay Center. Walk or run in this exciting 5K where you'll be covered in colorful powder at each kilometer. All proceeds benefit CARE, the local animal shelter in Clay Center. In the spirit of care, your dog can participate too. Join the fun. Sign up today at ccareinc.org/color or find them on Facebook by searching 2018 CARE Color Race.
Well, out of the Coach Jeff Edwards timeout, Abilene will come out in a full court press. You can just about expect that was going to happen. Clay Center does lead by 6 into Addie Mullen. Now they will let Mullen come across the timeline. 6:20 left in the game. Clay Center had gone up by 11. Edwards now, top of the key. She'll go right to Hamill. She's going to back her way out. Gets it to Franson. Now Franson's going to dribble right, looking in, finds Edwards at the elbow. She's going to have to come back out with it. Hamill left side to Mullen. Mullen, right side, Franson. Franson really wants to get underneath, and now she's going to be fouled. She's looking to get underneath Sid Callaway, and Abilene little too much pressure. Hannah Ferguson's going to come back in with 3 fouls. 5:48 left in the game. Well, Franson's done a really good job tonight coming off the bench. She's only got 3 points, but big rebounds and big defense from the junior. Mullen lob pass into Callaway. Callaway will dribble back up to the point, guarded by Willie, and Willie all over. And now they call Willie, and Willie questioning the official, and official not appreciating that too much. So Willie will pick up her second. Callaway needs to get it in, and now Coach Jeff Edwards is going to have to call a timeout. 5:43 left in the game. It's a 37-31 lead. It's a full timeout. Clay Center has possession when we come back.
When budgets are tight and price matters, you can depend on the selection of private labels at Ray's Apple Market to fill your grocery list. Best Choice and Always Save products offer customers an inexpensive alternative to national brands. But that doesn't mean they skimp on quality. Private labels are very comparable to the major brands in quality, quantity, and value. Ray's Apple Market is proud to stock a variety of private brand items throughout the store, giving you more ways to save money.
Life changes. Then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Carrie Spillman. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office at 701 4th Street for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Sid Callaway with some trouble getting it in. Forces Coach Edwards to call a timeout, and still having some trouble getting it in. Now she does to Ferguson. Ferguson falls, a lot of contact, no call. And now a foul going to be called as Addie Mullen drove the lane as Ferguson had to throw from a seated position. Mullen broke to the basket and was fouled going up, but still shoots two. Mullen's first free throw is good. That foul on Jensen Ross, that is her third. So Addie Mullen, her 7th point. She'll have one more. And hits them both. Kahn is up on Wamego 36-35. There's still 3 minutes left in that game. 5:37 here in the game. Play Center's gone up 8, 39-31 on Abilene. Center will go to a man-to-man. A near steal by Addie Mullen as Sydney Burton does come up with it. Back to Willie. Now Willie drives right side up and over. Franson won't go. Good rebound by Clara Edwards. Comes down strong between two defenders and works her way out of there. Mullen across the timeline. Started by Sydney Burton. That's a good matchup. Callaway on Willie. Back to Franson, top of the key. Franson goes right. Now looks, picks up her dribble, needs help, and now skip pass underneath to Edwards. And again, boy, there is all kinds of contact under there. And now they do call a foul. And that's going to be on Overding, and that'll be her 4. And that is going to put Clay Center at the line, shooting 1-1. So Claire Edwards will go to the line shooting 1-1. Either coach real excited about the way this second half has been officiated. The crew did a good job in that first half as Edwards hits the front end of the 1-on-1. Things have tightened up as the game has gone on, and your coach real appreciative. Edwards second, good. So Clay Center has gone back to a double-digit lead. They lead by 10, 41-31, 4:47 left in the game. Abilene brings it down. That's home. Back to Burton. Left side. Now she's just going to drive lane, lay in good, and Sydney Burton hits for 2 more, and she is lighting it up. 17 points for Burton, and it's 41-33. Lob pass. Oh, again, Addie Mullen. That is twice that she has done that. Lobs it into Edwards, and now did the same thing with Ferguson. Ferguson couldn't finish it. She was hammered, but she'll be shooting 2. Ferguson's free throw is good. Addie Mullen sees the floor like not too many other players. Second one, Ferguson strong. Rebound loose. Abilene's going to come up with it. By Center up 9, 42-33 with 4:15 left in the game. Here's steal again by Mullen. Out on Burton. Back to Holmes. Holmes, and now Addie Mullen a little too much contact. That's just Mullen's second foul. Abilene trouble getting it in. Now they do. Burton to Willie. Now Willie, left side in the lane. Floater, yes. Hannah Willie will hit for 2 more. Her 9th point. It's 42-35. Center would really be content to run some time if they can. Abilene hasn't really let them do that. Edwards at the stripe, turns. Now she's going to drive left side. Not much there. She's got to skip it back out up top to Mullen. Now Mullen's going to bring it back out near midcourt. Picks up her dribble, needs help, gets it from Edwards. Top of the key, holds. Sydney Burton all over Claire Edwards, drives to the lane, up and down, and timeout on the court. Play center's gone up. 44-35, back to Abilene, Rocky Downing, and Benny Waller. So again, the Clay Center Lady Tigers move to 17-1. They take 2 from Abilene this year. They win tonight 52-42 in a back-and-forth game. It was a great battle until Clay Center was able to open it up in that fourth period. Now, in the first quarter of the game, Clay Center went up 7-0, and then Abilene on a 9-2 run to tie things up, and then it was tight the rest of the way. Clay Center led at half, 24-19. They led after 3 quarters, 32-26. That was the quarter that saw them go up by 11. They had a real opportunity to close things out, and then just could not get it done. Abilene battling back, and then in that fourth period, it was all Clay Center and all Clara Edwards. She had 11 points in that fourth period, and Clay Center able to open it up. They win 52-42. Let's give you a look at some scores for Abilene. It was Sydney Burke. She had 17 points for the Lady Cowgirls. It was 11 for Hannah Willie, 9 for Beth Holmes, 3 from Jensen Ross. She hit the first 3 points of the game for the Abilene Cowgirls, and then was shut out the rest of the way. 2 for Emma Bathurst. For the Clay Center Lady Tigers, they were led by Clara Edwards. Again, she had 16 points, 11 of those coming in the fourth quarter, 12 from Addie Mullen. She had 8 of those 12 in the second half. She had 6 in that fourth period, 7 from Hannah Ferguson, 5 of those 7 coming in that second half. It was 5 from Erin Hamill and 3 from Haley Franson off the bench. Haley hit a 3-ball in that second period, and defense, great rebounding by the junior. Clay Center wins it 52-42. Clay Center moves to 17-1 on the year. Abilene will go to 12-7 on the year. Coming up, we've got Clay Center Tiger basketball. The boys will take the court. Countdown is already on, so we will start a little bit early. They have one more match in Abilene. That is Gavin Ware coming up just shortly. Clay Center Tiger boys basketball coming up, taking on Abilene when we come back.